We have a project here which is covering Nyeri town and the environs, drawing water for irrigation from Gura River. We have just seen what is happening at the intake, and we are now on farm with the farmers so that we can be able to two things. One, agree on capacity building them further so that they move away from the conventional crops that they have been producing, maize, sukuma wiki, which you can see on this farm, so we can move them to a value chain which is more value adding in terms of earnings. We are supporting the farmers through the authority by way of also making sure they have equipment for irrigation, including pipes, sprinklers, which is the mode of irrigation that is obtaining in this particular area. By so doing, it means on an ongoing basis, month to month, there will be production on these farms, and we will also be looking at expanding this kind of projects not only here in Nyeri, not only just in this region, but also to cover the entire country.
One of the lessons we've learned from COVID is that you really must be able to grow your own food, because it gets to a point where you now have problems, the kind of problems you had with Tanzania, food can't cross over. If we had food in here, if we had this project running, we had 750 farmers, and the projections are that every acre should be able to give the farmers 350,000 shillings from just this kind of farming. So for me, mine is to really appreciate the amount of focus that the government has on this particular project for us. Riamukurwe 750, it's like a flagship project for us. This gets done well, then you can replicate it to another 7 projects, irrigation projects we have within Nyeri constituency. Once you have 2,000 farmers benefiting from this project, those are 2,000 farmers who are making their own money, selling food to Nyeri, selling food to Madira, selling food to Odhaya, and selling food to Nairobi.
Tutapanda cabbage, tutapanda nyanya, tutapanda mboga za aina yote, pia tutapanda mambo ya matunda yote na mmea ingine yote. Tutategemea vile wakulima tutakavyojipanga kufanya wakulima kile watalima na kile kitakuwa na bei kwa kuuza na kupata kitu kwa mfuko. Haya maji yatakapoanza kufanya kazi katika area yetu, tutakuwa na faida kubwa sana. Jambo la kwanza, tutasaidia serikali yetu kwa ile inaitwa lishe. Kwanza lishe bora, kwa hivyo maradhi haitapatikana. Tutakuwa tumefanya wale watu kuweka kitu kwa mfuko. Kwa hivyo mambo ya chakula kuwa ati hakuna chakula, tutakuwa tumefanya ile chakula kuwa ya kutosha. Serikali tusaidia. Pia wakulima wakishapata fedha watajenga majumba mazuri. Kwa hivyo mambo ya housing itakuweko. Ile tunasema mambo ya medical. Watu wakishakula lishe bora na kula boga, nyanya, matunda na pia mahindi, wako na afya.
I want to make an assessment whether also working with my team, expansion of this project is a possibility, and that is why I started by visiting the intake. There is absolutely abundant water which is just running off, and that if we tap into that water, we will be able to cover more farmers than the 2,000 currently that is on our target.